Okay, so we should be live now. Also need to be careful I don't lose this battle before it even starts. So I will be a bit away from chat for a second. Let me slightly lower the volume. A little too loud. Okay, we're gonna quickly let's do this, and then this, and then this. And okay, we've got a bit of time back. Now we can check our docs, add chat in here. Whoa. Um, Dynamic stream, tap in, indeed. There's no way to make this a little smaller, I guess. I guess we're just gonna kinda, okay, maybe I'll be a little less focused on chat this time around on stream. We don't mind the Tinglu here. Kind of a similar situation as to what we were yesterday. Either way, though, let's go back here, go to YouTube Studio, quickly check out what we've got going. This is not what I want. So, channel. Then you stream tap in. Got going. No, that's not what I want. I want to edit it. 36% is not bad. We're gonna keep clicking Earthquake here. One more, and we'll take K on that. Sinistra comes in. On Sinistra, obviously I gotta go here. And then click Sludge. Get anything for whatever. It's alright. I play this kinda shitty, but I've been a little all over the place. We'll slowly get there. I wanna edit you. I wanna add my little thumbnail. I want this. Bigger than 2 megabytes. Shit. Okay, I guess we're using this even for our live, and I'll have to change it later. Cool. So you now know that Stone Age, Moltres will never come in on this anymore. Yeah, I play this horrendously. First game of the stream. Let me live, guys. Let me live. I'll go here. I think this is safe. Yeah. And now I just click Draco, because this should probably even get a KO on Arg. I did play a little bit last night just to get a bit closer to the 1700s. We're back to 1680 now. It's a speed tie. Let me just do this as well, so that I can see that as well. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, maybe for chat, my best option is like getting it open on my phone, so I don't have to have OBS open. Yeah, I think that's what I'll actually do. We'll hit the Draco on the Moltres, hit it for 90. We're gonna. Oh my god. That is interesting. I want to say that's not too bad for us. He's now become. It's not too good for us either. Let's see. How do I want to? I don't want to do this. I think I want to do Ogrepon and Encore it, perhaps. Or Ogrepon and threaten me on. No, I'm gonna actually Encore. Okay. This is not good for us. Really not good for us. Like, obviously, the Strength Sap is coming sooner or later. We go here. We click Draco Meteor on the Garg. At least we get that one right, and then we can go into Lando and click EQ. That does so little shit. I gotta go here, because at least this one... Oh my god, even this fully restores them. Okay, I think I gotta fully commit to the command play now. This actually isn't too bad for us. We get a Thunderbolt KO on this. Maybe this actually works for us, right? Because this doesn't see KO on me, so I click Thunderbolt freely. Wow, that's a lot. Nice. I just clicked Thunderbolt again here. Yeah, I think we actually managed to come back in this one. East is most likely KO here, right? Yeah. Lando, I guess. Because I think I still like Dragonite. Right. Actually, maybe I don't like this anymore because it can't come back in. It takes too much from hazards, so just thunderclap and let it go down. And now we go here, click Stone Edge, most likely see Sinistra come in, right? Makes sense. U-turn into drag. He takes the KO there, very smart on my opponent's end. However, ISD. This does not see any KOs on me in any way, shape, or form. Oh, Encore. Oh. Oh. Very nice on my opponent's end. We Iron hit this. We hit for good damage though, which is great for us. Obviously he's gonna Extreme Speed here. Gonna Extreme Speed again. So I can Iron Head here. Okay, that works. Do I somehow have an out here? I feel like I might have an out actually. Sucker Punch was not the right play. Okay, good to know. ISD, yeah, damn. I started out that game really weak, so it makes sense that it ended up that way. We'll get back up to 1700 real quick though, no issue there. Let's get our next battle. This team I actually believe I have in my builder. I believe it was used in tournament, and it's this. Scarf Clef, Azul Glisk, Nasty Plot. Or a Tax Weavile is going to be a little annoying for this team. Okay, let's see how we do this. I'm going to need to keep Moth healthy for sure. We'll probably see Clef, perhaps? Yeah. But with Scarf, this hits what? 168, yeah. So I can get sub up on this. This is alright for us, because if we get a Fiery Dance boost, we could even quickly commit to Terra. We do not get the boost though, sadly. So instead, we will... I look, you want to click one sub in case we see Toxic here, because that is not entirely outside of the realms of possibilities here. Let me just get this and so. join. I think I want to do like I'm definitely not risking this, not even risking any more health on it, because I need this healthy for the Weavile. And we still likely need to give up a sack, right? But the thing is, he's gonna be so inclined to click U-turn or Toxic here, because it's such great value. I'll actually stay. Okay, that was poorly played on my end. We'll go into Ogre Pawn. We'll click Cudgel. Cudgel, Cudgel, Cudgel. We spam it. Very spammable. Especially against this team. No water absorbers. Only real resist being Hydrapple, kind of. Like, no real resist, actually. These guys are all very weak to play rough. This thing can't... Maybe this was the right lead. This is actually probably a better lead than Dynamoth. I should have led this into the stupid Scarf Clefable, because it can't get tricked. And yeah, he probably gets a Broxton, but we can manage that a bit better, I think. Yo, dude McNerd. What's up, man? How's your day been? Okay, we're gonna get the KO on Gliscor there. And the Hydrapple will come in. So, with Hydrapple being nasty plot, we need to kind of consider what our best course of action is here, because it only sees a one shot with a 50-50, I believe, on the Fickle Beam, right? And nobody really likes to take a Fickle Beam, and King Gambit really isn't a switch with Earth Power on this. Your local plague doctor, what's up? Big ghost in here, yep. We're gonna get some big damage off. Yeah, so based on what I was just going over, I think I'll just hit the play rough here. We get a nice little crit there. He lives on one, but obviously we just click Cudgel now. It's pretty much everything. 40% on the Carbonite is just fine, and we will... What is this Carbonite again? It is High Def Bravebird Body Press. So he can't stay. He's probably going to click Barrier, so we're going to go Bolt. It actually sets up. I like Calm Mind. The only issue is Clefable is very plausible here. However, I think I'll commit to the Calm Mind play regardless. Okay, so there's Clefable. I'll click Thunderbolt, which should go through now, yeah. And Thunderbolt, I'm not sure if he has Terra Ground on any of these guys left. I don't think he does, so Thunderbolt is fairly safe. Triple Axle will be coming out here. And this is the mon we most feared, right? Because we don't have a real counter to it. Especially with Moth gone. Now, one option is... Pray he doesn't hit the 3, go for T-Bolt, but that is just not correct here in my opinion. We could sack Lando, we could go Gambit and then Terra straight after, which actually is not bad at all. Actually, yeah, that's the play I'm going to make. I'm going to go Gambit. It's going to probably click Triple Axle here, right? And now we know he sees Low Kick, right? He sees Kill with Low Kick, so we're going to Terra into Low Kick of our own. And we'll get KO. That's really good for us. And with that, I feel a lot more comfortable working out this end game. Right, we get a miss there. That helped us out a bit. We're going to U-turn on this. Maybe we even see Water Move and Ogre Pawn can absorb that and then Trailblaze. And yeah, this game's pretty over. Like, Hydrapple is quite literally on 1%. I should avoid letting this set up, but like with a high crit movement like Ivy Cudgel, it's safe to just spam there. And yeah, we get the win there. Good win for us there. So we have the Dragapult stream going on now, and then later tonight I will actually upload a pretty funny live I've got with where I use Typhlosion under Sun, where we're really leaning into the Typhlosion Diddy jokes over here on this channel. So definitely look forward for that one. I think that one's pretty good, and it's gonna be my first actual like well edited video on the channel. I do want to check really quickly. This might screw up my audio, so I will quickly mute just for 1 second. I'll be right. Okay, I feel comfortable raising up my audio from the background a tiny bit. Yuridian Nerd, what's up? Good to see you back in chat. Okay, so we're just gonna... So we have the usual problem when facing Team Lu where we have to make the decision, do we lean into the Landorus, or do we try and make a different type of counterplay? I'll start by getting up rocks. I think getting up rocks is pretty good in this matchup. And then I'll hit EQ for as much as we can. We'll hit the Earthquake. Nice little crit for 56 there. Now we can just spam it pretty freely. There's no reason to stay in on this really. So we will go into Moth. He will get his spike up, but right now he should be more concerned about how he's going to deal with this, because if this starts getting boosts, it's looking very tough for him to win this one. Like I don't see what his stop is. Obviously he's going to go to his Zama here and try and get as much damage as he can, but I don't think it sees any KOs. We will Psychic here, of course. Iteras. Oh, it's actually banded. That is interesting. Terrafire banded. That's a little annoying. We'll do Lando as a start. I think we don't even die to band, but I have to check that. Actually, we wear a roll, which I don't like. But he's likely going into Skarmory anyway, so we're just gonna make the switch play. And then we just try setting up again, right? He doesn't see KO with Earthquake, so Dragon Pulse is fairly free here. Facade definitely does not do much at all. Now on this, I think I have two options. I think one option is Terra into a prediction of the CC and very possibly even win on the spot if we get that play right. Or Thunderclap, get our chip, and just play forward from there, right? I do really like the Terra play, to be honest, because it covers the Crunch, which is also a potential play if he considers me going Dragapult a realistic option. So we'll do that. We'll do Terra Fairy here. Thunderbolt. Oh, we actually get the KO. Wait, what? Oh, he roared. Roar is a pretty bad play there, because I always see KO. And yeah, we see the forfeit. So we're back in the 1700s. I actually do want to put that in my title really quick. Now that it won't be clickbait, right? And we will save that. Very nice indeed. And we'll hop on into another battle. I did actually have a Smugter game earlier today. I'm in a Swiss UU Ubers tournament. Actually, I had 2 games today, but my opponent gave me a win on one of them. So I took a win. I'm on into round 3 in a National Dex tournament, and then in a Swiss UU Ubers tournament, I have a 1-1 record. I actually took a pretty bad loss today. Um, because I mean, first of all, I really don't know the UU Ubers tier, so that was definitely not easy for me. And beyond that, I had a really good opponent. Like he was reading my every play. Like I felt like I had no counterplay against him. Let's see. Actually, I really like this guy's team. I'm pretty sure I've played against it before. I'm not sure if I played against this particular dude, but I think I've played this team before. And if I recall correctly, it's either AV or Fat SD on the Iron Hands. Either way, I think the obvious lead for him is Garchomp. I will lead Dragapult. Okay, nice lead on my opponent's end. We'll get a U-turn off. We'll probably just head into Ogerpon. Wow, that did a lot. We'll click Trailblaze though, because he'll fear that. Here we'll just go Iron Moth. No reason to make any fancy plays. Bravebird, wow, okay. This is not the team I played against. Because I played against iDef, Body Press. And actually, based on the first player off, I am even inclined to say maybe AV on this Azumarill. But I won't take that as a given, because that could be a nice line to take into a loss. So we're gonna not do that. This definitely still has some value, so I won't actually let it go down here. Now I feel like I have no idea whether this is specs or not. I really want to say it is. The good thing is that even if it's not specs, he will reveal what it is here, and he won't be clicking Will-O-Wisp because he has an Iron Moth in front of him, right? So there's no way he clicks Will-O-Wisp. So we can just go Gambit, which will live any Dragapult hit pretty easily. If it's the Hex set, and if it's not the Hex set, the only way he gets a KO is with Flamethrower, which doesn't make much sense here, I feel like. Like, obviously it catches the Gambit, but I'm not sure if that's what you're trying to catch here, right? Okay, so we see Shadow Ball. That's clearly specs damage. That's good to know. On this, he'll probably head into his Iron Hands, which I don't have something I particularly like. I'll just go Iron Moth. Okay, this is actually not too bad for us, right? Because, well, it's not good. It's not actually good for us either. I think I'll go Lando. We see Earthquake, that's good. We'll probably see Rocks go up here, though, which is bad for us. We'll get our own, though. Ooh, Draco, that's interesting. Draco hitting for 61 means he doesn't see KO anymore, though, so I'll click Earthquake here. And now U-turn on most likely the Corviknight. Good. Now Iron Moth can come in, and in this way, like, we get as much mileage as possible out of this Iron Moth, right? We'll see Aqua Jet here, so I'll go Ogerpon actually. And I'll get the Cudgel off on the Corviknight or Garchomp. Garchomp, great. We will 100% take that KO. Now, here, I feel like you probably click Flamethrower. Regardless, I think I'll just give him Moth now. Like, I got the value I had to get out of Moth. And I'll actually go Raging Bolt now and start setting up, because I don't think he has a good way around this. After +1, I believe I even KO Dragapult, right? So here I can just go T-Bolt. We do a nice 70. Yeah, he'll get the Sucker off, which is a tiny bit annoying. But we can Dragon Pulse here, hoping to catch the Iron Hands. Sadly, he does not. He's a bit better. He doesn't make that play. But still, we have a nicely set up Raging Bolt right now. This dies to a Thunderclap. Maybe he knows that he makes a switch, but he doesn't, which is great for us, because now we likely outspeed all of these Mons, and we're hitting everything for a 2-hit KO, right? Obviously, here we'll have to let him have this. Okay, he actually makes an interesting switch play there. I don't think it's the right play, though. Like, yeah, you catch this. I'll Dragon Pulse again. I don't think you're gonna go back to Azumarill. Yeah, that's a bit too tough a play to make. And obviously he'll go Azumarill now. He'll click Aqua Jet. We'll go Thunderclap and we'll get the KO on this. And now it's really not actually possible for him to win, I believe. I just Terra Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, and we get the win. So that's a pretty nice win for us. Actually, like how I played that quite a bit. And we'll get another game in. So yeah, this is kind of just going to be the vibe of the stream today. Some chill showdown. Uh, a bit of a try-hard team in using Dragapult for sure, but I just enjoy this team so much. It's like it's very good. That's definitely one good aspect of it, but it's also like fun and it's fairly unpredictable. Like I don't think you see this team too much up on the ladder. Like I don't think many people have it because even though I did get it off Smolgun, I didn't get it off the RMTs or any of the common like OU threads. I'm not sure where I even got it. I'm assuming it's by some dude named Lawyer, spelled Loyer. So if you guys find him, then maybe you can track down where I got this team. Or I could just share it if anybody wants it, of course. We're going up against this Blymax team. Let me see. Ting Lu will narrow it down a bit, and then we want to look at it's this, but Kyurem instead. Okay, Blim Q Snow. There's two of these. I'm not sure which one is. I think this is the one Blim uses, right? With Specs Kyurem. Although it's not in the first slot, so maybe it's the other one. It's in the first slot in both. I'm just gonna make the assumption that he's using Specs. In which case, this matchup is really, really tough. But not unwinnable. Not unwinnable for sure. We'll start with Lando. Okay, that's really good for us, right? Because we get free rocks on him going to Corviknight here. And I think Lando might actually be our key to a win here. I'm not sure if this is typically modest or not. I'd assume it's not, which means we can't try and snipe it off with a Stone Edge. But regardless, there is some value to making the Stealth Rocks play here first. Definitely. We likely see Corviknight come in, but it is actually, you know what? I won't make the Stealth Rocks play. Gosh, this is a little annoying. We'll do EQ. Yeah, I'm happy about. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I wish I understood competitive because I don't know half of what you're saying. I mean, feel free to ask, like, at any point you catch something you don't fully understand. You can be like, okay, I don't get what that means, and I'll be happy to try and explain. But like the main terms, I think you need to know. Stack means sacrifice, which means basically letting a Pokemon die just to allow me to have the choice of picking something good into whatever he brings in. When I say lines, it's usually like finding a mon that has a clear path to a victory. Like, for example, in this game, okay, this game's a bad example because it's a pretty bad matchup and our opponent's team has very few holes. But like one potential line, let's say here, is if we get rid of this Ting Lu, then Shadow Ball Modest Pult goes crazy. So a line would be, let's say, finding a way to get rid of Lu and then putting in the work with our Pult. Sadly, our opponent will not make that easy on us here, it seems. This won't be Scarf, so we can play rough. I'd assume... Well, I guess I shouldn't assume that. Let's just note like the important items in competitive. We have Booster Energy for all the Quark Drive and Photosynthesis mons. We have... Okay, Ogerpon has like its own items, so it's a bit weird. It doesn't matter too much. Choice items. Choice Specs makes special attacks 1.5 times effective. Choice Band makes physical attacks 1.5 times effective. Choice Scarf makes your speed 1.5 times its original stat. Leftovers heals 6% every turn your Pokemon is on the battlefield. And those are like the most important. Heavy Duty Boots ignores any damage from entry hazards. Those are like the real important ones. We'll make the switch to Iron Moth here because U-turn is a good idea on his end here. Yeah. Well, either you turned up pretty well. I won't lie. I did think we had all. I did think I already used up my booster energy, so maybe this wasn't the best play ever. We'll go out into Ogre Pawn. This is pretty good for us because we'll get some good damage here on something, whatever that may be. And now Raging Bolt is also another. Not that much. I wanted to try and find like a win through Raging Bolt, but with Ting Lu in front of us and us not having gotten a single combined up, like kind of what I was hoping for was we see one turn of Corviknight staying in, roosting up the damage it took, and then we get a combined with this, and then Ting Lu doesn't feel as comfortable taking a Dragon Pulse. Now he needn't have any fear of that. We can go Ogre Pawn. It'll die to an EQ. And now I think we gotta go the Gambit route, right? We'll SD up. Hopefully he is scared of the look and he just switches. And indeed that is what happens. I can't quite Sucker Punch here. Hello Kakashi Hatake. Good to see you. You come from Nerd? Hey, shout out Nerd for giving us the promo. Good to see you in chat. So we'll make the moth play here on the very predictable Will-O-Wisp. Not a bad play on his part by any means though, obviously. I think we just Sledge Wave, see what we can get done with that. I like Substitute here. Although I guess this could in theory be Psychic Noise. And if it is, I think we just have to forfeit the game honestly because the matchup is already bad enough. Yeah, our moth will have to go down here. Like, we'll fish for the poison, we won't get it, but that's all right. Do I just click low kick straight away here is the question. Like, it is kind of my trump card into Ting Lu, sure. Yeah, I'll SD again. Okay, so now if he lets me get this, he won't. That sucks. Okay, we'll go Bolt. Now we've lost the surprise factor. Okay, this game's pretty much over, honestly. Which sucks extra much considering our opponent is like 110 ELO points below us, meaning we will lose a lot of ELO here. ELO, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically just like they're the equivalent of ranking points on Pokemon Showdown, I guess. So yeah, okay, actually, that's a bit of a mistake on our opponent's end. I'll get the KO on Corviknight now. But I mean, as long as he's not taking damage on Ting Lu, it's pretty hard for him to lose this one. Yeah, and he goes to the Ting Lu now. We'll Dragon Pulse. Get the chip. We'll go out to Gambit. He'll go Dozo. We'll go Dragapult. We will Terra and hit everything as hard as... Oh. I think that's a very incorrect play on my opponent's end, to be honest. It's like the only way he can lose this game is by making that play, but whatever, I guess. We'll click low kick here, but now he'll just go Dozo. But even though I know he'll go Dozo here, I still can't really make a different play. Because if I go Dragapult here, I lose regardless. Here, so basically here, the only way I win is with him making the mistake of staying in. Like, we pretty much know he's not going to make that mistake, but regardless, we'll make the play that'll allow us to get a win path if we make the assumption that he makes the wrong play, right? We're slowly healing up on this Gambit, so he should start trying to deal with this. That's fine. I think I Sucker Punch here. Okay, he makes a good play there with the Will-O-Wisp. Or it's more so a bad play on my end, to be honest, now that I think about it, but we'll Sucker Punch again. We'll let him... Oh, Powerball miss. That's actually really big for us, right? Because we can Iron Hit on a switch here. Because I don't think you stay here ever. You probably go into Slowking trying to heal it up and like kind of make a recycle type play, I think. Dozo, that's also fine. I think here I need to make the Dragapult play and then switch back out. Right? Yeah. Okay, Liquidation hits for nothing, pretty much. We can Draco here. That's fine. Now we'll see Tinglu. And our line is obvious, right? It's not one that wins. Yeah, we're just gonna need Hail Mary and we get the miss. Yeah, so see, now we lost 27 elo, but he played well. Not much to blame other than not the best play on my end. I did have one or two plays that could have been done a bit better, and it's just a really tough matchup for us there. So we're gonna go up against Trick Room here, and this should be fun. I love playing against Trick Room because it feels like every turn you do have to be careful and consider a bit more against Trick Room. So instantly, what I want to check before starting this is whether Farigiraf, whatever, whether this Mon gets Trick Room. Opa, this is not the right thing, sorry. I'm gonna assume it does. It's in ZU, so this thing is not too good, is it? Okay, so it does get Trick Room. It's very important to consider when playing Trick Room. I think the first thing you need to do is look at the opposing team and quickly know what Mons can set up Trick Room. Because if they stop having the capability to set up Trick Room, it's pretty much GG's. Like, they don't have outs against pretty much any team. I feel like the most natural lead here is probably Hat. So we'll do Gambit. He absolutely predicts us there. We'll go Lando. U-turn, obvious play, I think, but again, the right one. Sometimes the obvious play is just the best play. We'll EQ this. It'll do 80%, he'll Trick Room. He's probably gonna Healing Wish here, so I can get up Rocks. If I get this play right, okay, I did not get that play right, and that's horrendous for us. Okay. God, this is really bad now. I was talking about how important it is to think about every turn, but it's fun to play when you're getting the turns right, not when you're not. This is certainly not too fun. I kind of wish King Gambit was Balloon this game. Our Balloon is an item that makes the Pokemon quote-unquote levitate, which means basically it's immune to ground type moves. Because then I could probably get rid of his Trick Room by going Dragapult, which leads him to click ground move instead of Facade, and then if this was Balloon, I just make the switch to this, immune to the ground move, and then as he clicks Fire Punch on this, I can make the switch to either Moth or Dragapult. But I lose that option now because we are not Balloon on the King Gambit. And since we lost, yeah, that play, okay, so the Stealth Rock play, like 50% of the time, it's great, right? When this thing starts by clicking Misty Explosion, which is what I expected, right? Because if you click Misty Explosion on the first turn, which does make sense, right? You're doing more damage than Psychic. You're doing about 85%, and you should, I believe, assume that this Landorus will click EQ on that turn and get the KO, so why not click Misty? Either way, though, the rocks go up on our side, and more importantly, we lose Lando, which makes this kind of tough. Are you okay? I don't know if I'm supposed to answer that. Okay, Torkoal comes in. This thing will be Specs. Trick Room Attacker with Specs Eruption. This one-shots this, actually, unless I Terra. After Terra, this becomes useless though. And considering we are playing on quote unquote his playing field now with Sun and Trick Room being up, I am inclined to use up the Terra here, even though it might not seem like the best available option. The other play is going Moth, but I just don't feel like that's the right thing for me to do here. Instead, I'll make this play. Okay, we'll Trailblaze. I'll watch the trailer. I'll be back. Awesome. I've been enjoying that trailer quite a bit myself. If I am going to be honest, I will cudgel this, get my chip. I was hoping we'd get a crit there, because with a crit there, it would make this matchup a lot nicer. This is gonna click Hyper Voice, which is actually a nice play, a nice turn for us to go into Dragapult, right? Because we're immune to that. Now it's gonna click Shadow Ball. We're gonna go to King Gambit, and we've wasted 2 Trick Room turns, right? Which is actually very, very, very good here. He nasty plots instead. Oh, this is... What is Armor Tail immune to priority? Oh, so this is immune to priority. This could in theory be Terra Blast. What you call it? No, instead it's just gonna Hyper Voice. So there's only one turn of Trick Room left up right now, and he only has 1 Trick Room setter left. This is actually huge for us, okay? Because we see the Ursaluna play. I think most likely we're gonna see Earth move being clicked here. Turtle is basically unimportant at this point. Is Raging Bolt any good for me? Like, I low-key want to give him Bolt instead of a Ogre Pawn, but it's just not the right play, I think. Instead, I will go into Dragapult and click U-turn, hopefully on the Mimikyu, but maybe that's a bit of a preach. Yeah, I guess it was. We'll go Bolt. We'll let him have that. Does King Gambit even CKO with low kick? Does. Okay, we can do that. Maybe Iron Hit is better, but this makes the switch, which is a very safe and correct play. I'm hoping he goes this actually, because I feel like this never actually clicks Fighting Move here, right? It could in theory click Flare Blitz or EQ, but yeah, most likely I'd say it's the U-turn, which means he's gonna think, I believe, I'll click Low Kick here with this. Instead I'll click Iron Hit. I'll get the Mimikyu's Disguise to pop. And then, what would my line be then, right? Because it's still not an easy line by any means. We will definitely get the KO on this. The thing is, with us having Stealth Rock still in, he can't really go... Not Stealth Rock, sorry. Oh, that's interesting, right? Because now Booster Moth comes in, and we are under Sun, and we are hitting everything like a truck here. In fact, I think we might just one-hit KO everything. Yeah, with the boost especially. I doubt this thing is AV. He does still have his Terra, but I'm not gonna believe this is Terra Water. Yeah, Terra Normal, it will still go down, and just like that, we get the win against Trick Room, despite that very bad first couple of turns where we got Stealth Rocks up against ourselves. GG's. It's good to see we have some good sports going up against us today, since we're streaming. But yeah. Pretty happy with how this is going. Let's get another match. We are getting pretty high up on the ladder now, so it'll be a bit harder to find matches. Going up against Sun, Slitherwing 2 games in a row. That's interesting. You don't see that too much. I think Iron Moth will definitely be really good on this. As soon as we get rid of that, what do you call it? Walking Wake. I play so much Pokemon. I should know the name of all these Pokemon by now, but I still struggle. Uh, how about this? How about we lead Lando, which feels fairly obvious. We get up rocks. Actually, this wasn't the right lead. The right lead in this matchup is Iron Moth into sub straight away. And if this thing is not Scorching Sands or Earthquake or any ground move, you pretty much win on the spot, honestly. That was a big mistake on my end. I will try to get it off as soon as I expect him to rebring in Torgal to set up Sun again, assuming we make it to that point, because Sun has this unique trait of being really capable of finishing games fast, like really, really fast. I think here's the thing: this thing is specs. Do these run? They might be modest. If it's modest, I'm fast, and I see KO. The question is Landorus valuable enough into the rest of his team where I don't feel comfortable clicking Stone and Cheer? And I actually think the answer is it's not valuable enough, and I do click the Stone Edge, and if he gets the KO, so be it. And now, okay, this is huge, right? So he's minus 0.5 Spatak, yeah. And we see Sludge Wave, KOs this. He'll obviously go into Walking Wake here, right? That's fine, though, because I have Ogerpon. Speed is better. Normally I would respond to this guy in chat for saying speed is better. Instead, I'll just explain to y'all why, even though I do agree with the statement that speed is better, I don't actually believe it's better on this team. Because I don't know if you've noticed from the way I've been playing, this team switches around a lot. So with the constant switching, Iron Moth doesn't actually want the speed too much. Obviously in this matchup, I'd rather have speed. But let's see, I think I go Ogerpon here. He probably Dracos. Yeah. Draco will get the KO on this. But now we have Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt can come in here. He can click Calm Mind. He won't click Draco, I assume, because nobody in the right mind clicks Draco here, because what if I Terra Fairy? You lose on the spot if I Terra Fairy. Because even though, yeah, Venusaur can hit for super effective with Sludge Bomb, it's obviously not going to one-hit KO. That's a horrible play. Like, to have the audacity to tell me another set is better and then make a play like this is kind of outrageous. I will Dragon Impulse on the Great Tusk. Like, that is such an obvious play. I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk a bit of trash now, because this guy, he comes into you. He tells me speed is better. He misplays after misplays. He's as obvious as can be. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna talk shit about my set and then make plays like this, pal. Okay. Hopefully because he clearly thinks he's a lot smarter than us. So hopefully he goes to Walking Wake thinking, oh, he doesn't have Thunderclap, otherwise why would he click Dragon Pulse? In reality, I just predicted the fairly obvious Great Dust play there. It does really suck, though, that he got that previous hit off the way he did. First impression will obviously get a KO here. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed about the I'm a little annoyed about the Draco play he made. I genuinely think that's a very incorrect play to make. Oh, Thunderclap. Oh, Thunderclap actually does go off. Okay, that's fine. We'll definitely take that bit of chip. I'm guessing he predicted I would predict, because I highly doubt you don't run. Okay, I can go Gambit here, threatening that I will sucker and kill. Like, again, that's a bad play. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to act like I should always win, but like genuinely, that's not the right play there. Because if I'm Black Glasses, I get the KO on this, and you don't have a winning line anymore. This is your only winning line. You can't like sacrifice it. And King Gambit is in no way a winning line for me, right? Regardless, I think we U-turn on the Torkoal and we try and get up that play that we've been seeing from the very start of this game, which will be sub, um, just to disrupt the turn, plus Sludge Wave into Walking Wake, which now takes an extra 12 from rocks. We're actually looking all right here. Like, there are some wins I can see, even though it's still pretty hard for us to win this one. We'll put up the sub. He has Earthquake. Wow. Can't believe that. Some matchup this has been. Wow. Well, I guess we just lose. Which sucks, but like, I genuinely don't think he deserved this win. Like, he made some really bad plays. Like, really bad. I'll accept that loss. Like, not even in the sense of I'll be mad about it. Like, I'm genuinely not even mad about that. Like, I played well there. Nothing to be mad about. We do drop a little bit out of the 1700s with that one because our player was a lot lower rated than us. I guess I should have assumed those plays would have happened given that he was a lot lower rated. So yeah, that is a bit annoying, a loss, but either way. Actually, now that I think about it, because I actually have 2 videos I want to upload, and I need to decide which one I upload tonight. One option is the Typhlosion video I mentioned earlier, but I could also, in theory, I do also want to upload a Dragapult video, which is basically going to be just highlights of today's stream and yesterday's stream, because I did also get some really good games in yesterday. And I think uploading that would also be pretty cool, and it has the advantage of, hopefully we don't see treads here. Great, we see Zamazenta, not perfect. Oh my god, second banned Zamazenta in a single recording. Are you fucking, not banned, but Stonage anyway. Good god. We just go bolt here and set up, I think. Either way, what I was saying is, god, I can't even think right now. We're gonna Thunderbolt. Maybe I should just fucking exit out this fucking game. Whatever. We're gonna go here and finally get off fucking Draco. Lando. Rocks are up for him, rocks are up for me. Ninetales comes in, he gets up the screen. This game's pretty much lost unless I pull some bullshit out of my ass. I'll Stone Age for some chip at least. 31 is funny. There's no reason to say that right now, I feel like. I'll go Gambit. Iron Hit is obvious, but it's still a fine play. Actually, I'll SD. I'll Roar. I'll go Gambit on the Freeze Dry, obviously. I'll Iron Hit. Get the kill. Iron Hands comes back in. I feel like here Poker Pawn is a fine middle ground. But yeah, this game's pretty much over. I can Encore this at least. Hopefully he switches. Good. That's actually a great turn for us. I'm a Cudgel again, predicting he predicts a Dragapult. Good. Okay, let's see. Kyurem comes in. I am faster than Kyurem, unless it's a weird Scarf set. I'll play Rough It. I should get a KO. Awesome. I don't know why you don't go Dragonite there unless you're non-D-Dance, but like, how possible is that on Veil? I feel like that's very unlikely. Right, so you are D-Dance. I gotta play Rough here, obviously. You D-Dance once and then you E-Speed KO this. Let's see, how do I best do this? Is Cudgel better than Play Rough here just to be 100% safe? Maybe. Okay, so he actually opts to keep his multi-scale intact, which I think is a very smart play on his end. This opponent has just been playing very well all around. Okay, so Sucker sees a kill here. He knows that. I think he's gonna extreme speed. I'm gonna put all my chips in Dragon Dance. Yeah, that's. I don't think Dragon Dance is ever the right play. I think extreme speed is good if you want to make the prediction. Dragon Dance is not though. I'm just gonna Terra Ghost on the Drain Punch, right? And now this is GG's. We actually get a really big win there. I really needed that win. Another game where we actually come back from behind. Megapult might be the go of coming back from behind. Pause. Oh, what a sentence. We're gonna ignore that, but yeah. Nice little comeback there. Um, okay, let's see. This is gonna be interesting. We're going up Okie Dokie X Comfy. I don't know what's crazier, this team or the Typhlosion team I used in that video. I used Typhlosion X Zarude X Fizandipity. So that's kind of wild. I think I like Dragapult as a lead. That's fine. I don't mind Dragonite on his end because U-turn is just really good into this Dragonite right now. Lamora actually is not bad for us, even though it seems like it's a good catch on his end. It's actually not bad for us whatsoever. This is just a great scenario for us. My opponent is 1650s, so I don't know what he's doing right now. I'll get my KO on this. Landorus is just really good into him right now, assuming that it's not the balloon on that Golden Go, which it doesn't seem to be since he didn't go to it right there. He does not have something that saves him here. EQ will just get the KO. Now, the one thing we need to be really wary of is the Roaring Moon, obviously. However, I think we U-turn here, right? We hit for, wow, a lot of damage there. I like to give up King Gambit actually here, right? Because low kick. Good. Very good. Okie Dokie comes in. At this point, I think we actually just keep this. We go Iron Moth. Iron Moth Psychic should Oko this. Very nice. Even a V, I believe, dies to the N1 hit KO. And we get a very nice 6-0 in the 1700s. So that's dope. Good little win for us there. A little schmixel there. Good to see, good to see. Let's see if we can get another battle. That'd be cool. Let's check what's going on here. Okay, awesome. We don't seem to be getting any battles. I swear Showdown has such a problem with finding battles with fiends. In the meantime, just some other general information. So as I said, I do have two videos in the works: the Dragapult video and the Typhlosion Live, which I didn't record as a stream though. Pretty excited about both, to be honest. And I'd like to see if they can do a bit better than the streams. Like, not to say that I'm disappointed in how we've been doing or anything like that, but I'd like to see us maybe build this a bit up. I did actually watch this interesting video earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday, I'm not sure. That was by a Twitch streamer called Disguised Toast. He's like a very big Twitch streamer. I'm sure a lot of y'all know him. And basically what he was saying is don't try to grow your stream channel through streams, right? Because it's really hard to find streams of people with low viewer counts, and in order to grow your viewer count, you need an initial viewer count. So it's kind of like, it's kind of uh, an infinite loop of you not getting views, I guess. Um, and what he was talking about is how you should start by actually growing your quote unquote channel before you have a channel. So what he did is he did Hearthstone content initially, and what he did is can't get a fucking lead right today, damn. He posted on like a Hearthstone Reddit. He made a lot of posts. Those started getting a little big. Then he posted his first video on there, and then after that, you can kind of build on that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's a great idea, and it actually gets even better. It applies even better to a Showdown or general Pokemon channel, that is. But especially Showdown, because Showdown has essentially its own Reddit platform in the form of Smogon. Because what is Smogon? It's just a forum platform that's exclusive to competitive Pokemon. So in that way, I can actually like promote a YouTube channel, especially if I hit a good peak with this team. I can like upload an RMT or something like that. Okay, obviously I can't do an RMT actually because it's not my team, but I can upload like something somewhere, drop a link to my YouTube channel, and be like, okay, y'all should definitely check this out. So yeah, that's something to definitely keep in mind. Something I'll definitely work on. That'll definitely help me like very organically grow my streams a bit. And then after you get some viewers, like I think even on Twitch it would be possible to start getting some viewers after that, right? Because everybody sorts by viewers, but if you search Pokemon, like let me quickly just show y'all this. If you search Pokemon Showdown out here on Twitch, you have 2 viewers, 1 viewer, 3 viewers. Okay, this random battle tour got a lot of watches, but in general, like there's not a lot of people who are like playing and or watching Showdown on Twitch. So we'll make the Landers play this time around. He actually doubles down. He makes the Ice Turner play. Respect. If he also gets the spin on me here, he's... Oh, it's Scarf. Scarf Tusk is very interesting, actually. However, it is not very good in this matchup because it allows me to go here, set up a sub, and things get really difficult for you if this is future sight, which it most likely is. Right, we get 1 boost. Okay, it's actually Side Shock. Huh, that's interesting. I'm almost tempted to Terra, but Terra doesn't actually give us a winning line due to that Darkrai. Here, I assume you go Corviknight or Tusk. Either way, I like Moth. He actually chilly receptions, yeah, which is pretty good for him. He goes Tusk. I think... shit, this is a little tough here, because I didn't think this through well enough. Because he sees Headlong Rush here, but he also sees it fairly riskless with what my team is. I guess that kind of explains why his first turn reaction to Raging Bolt is also not the click ground move, right? Because if I go Lando there, he's kind of screwed. Regardless, I'll actually just click Psychic here. He'll Terra, he'll take his KO. That is actually A-okay with us. We'll go Ogerpon. And we'll click Trailblaze here. Corviknight will come in, and it is Helmet, which is a little annoying for us. But we can Cudgel, and as long as it's not Brave Bird, we actually develop a really nice line here. We see U-turn. Definitely not Brave Bird, but also not Brave Bird, I guess. Later should see a kill as long as this is not Sash, and considering he didn't lead, I hope it's not what it is. Okay. That changes things quite a bit. We'll go Dragapult, because although this is a speed tie, he does not know that. We'll click U-turn. On the Corv, maybe? Or Clef, or... Okay, so he stays and gets the KO there. All of my lines get fucked up now. Like, Okay, we're gonna go bolt. We're gonna set up. I'm gonna thunderclap this now. I'm gonna thunderclap again. I don't really mind spamming this. I have enough of them. He could go Tusk. If he goes Tusk, props to him, I guess. Like, there's nothing else to be said if he goes Tusk. Genuinely. I think I Dragon Pulse here. Yeah. Dragon Pulse over that for no particular reason, no. We'll Terra Dragon Pulse here. And I think we still actually have a win here. Because as long as this isn't unaware, which, for fuck's sake, if we ran into fucking unaware... Oh my god, it's unaware. I don't believe this. Why did I do this to myself? I speak some bullshit that doesn't exist into existence. Like, are you serious? Cosmic Paracle Fable, what a fucking pussy, respectfully. Crit sees KO. So we're gonna spam this. Like, he keeps on setting, but like, a crit sees a KO, and a crit is gonna come sooner or later. Hopefully. He finally maxes him out, so maybe he'll finally start considering attacking any minute now. We still haven't gotten the crit, but a crit from this will also get us a KO. No crit yet. I'll actually SD up, just to be a little prepared for the Corvi. Can we get a flinch at least? Like no crits, man. God damn. Crit, please! Flinch? Oh my god, not even a flinch. This is ridiculous. Well, now I definitely lose, because I died at Corvi's stupid fucking helmet. It's actually insane. What a shitty loss. What a fucking pussy, man. I'm sorry. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm gonna get our last game in now. Because I don't want to go on a tilt. We are still in the 1700s. There's no reason to drop out of it. I think I'll actually take a look at these guys' Twitch channels just for a second, just to see what they've got going. Arachnid is fairly obvious. Wait, is this the special Arachnid team? I think it is, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's this, right? Okay, so this Sticky Web Surf Bug Buzz Endeavor. Not Endure, Endeavor. Okay, that's good to know. It's got no SPDEF investments. I feel like... What if I go Lando? And I click Stonage twice. Well, I guess not twice, once. Because now he cussed up. Yeah. I'll Trailblaze this, get the KO, back to neutral speed. So now it's speed. I think all of his team, the way it's built. Yeah, all of it. We Trailblaze into Encore here. Peep game lock in. Trailblaze into Encore is so good with Ogre Pawn. It's Terra flying. I should have checked that. Oh shit. Okay, we go Lando here. Stonage is nice on Lando here. Then again, we're gonna U-turn on the Great Tusk. Right, we gotta go here. It has Ice Spin. Ice Spin sees KO here. But like, I generally don't have a play. I kind of... Ooh, wow, we actually lived that. Good job, Dragapult. Not only dishing out the bombs, but also taking them in. Very, very nice. Oh, the Cage Lock trailer is up now. That's dope. So there's my first bit up on the channel. I was actually planning on one of the live streams the first. I completely forgot that today was actually the day for the trailer. I just click Draco again here. Like, there's no reason not to. We do this. Earthquake on the Glim, I'd assume. Actually, no, we just Stonage. Like, I don't mind Glim at all. Glim changes pretty much nothing for us here. Stonage is really good here. Golden Go, that's fine. I actually outspeed this, so Earthquake is free. He probably goes back out into... No, he goes into Moon. I think Moon is a misplay here, right? Because I do outspeed. And I have Gambit. Gambit is in safe. Gambit clicks low kick. Very, very good. Dragonite doesn't have a win line anymore. Iron Head. He Dazzling Gleams. That's a-okay with us though. We go here, we Earthquake. I'm pretty sure this is like a Power Herb. So this isn't that. It doesn't live, is what I'm trying to get across. We Stone Edge. As long as we don't miss this, we're good. That's a nice play on his end, okay? That's actually a very nice play on his end. However, let it be known. He is going to Terra Blast here, right? No doubt about that. Actually, wait, what does it say again? Extreme Speed, right? It does have Extreme Speed, which is a bit annoying for us. We'll U-turn here. We'll get that KO, sure. However, what? However, what? We're fucking cooked. No, we're not. We go here, and we Thunderbolt into Thunderbolt, I guess. Okay, Roost is very weird there. But regardless, Thunderbolt, 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 Thunderclap. Like, you're gonna set up speed, sure. Actually, no, we got a Thunderbolt because I set up speed. Oh, wait, I fucked up. Oh, no! I sold! Fuck, I sold! Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I can't fucking believe I just did that. I'm so pissed at myself for that. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. I literally knew as soon as I clicked it, I knew I had fucked up. No, this is so sad. Oh god. Those are two very rough losses in a row now. Back from watching a peak trailer. Oh, I'm afraid I have nothing left in me though. Like, I'm so glad to have you back, but after those two losses, I really don't feel like playing anymore. Plus, I do actually need to get some other jobs done, because I do have to head to uni tomorrow. So, I think I'll probably actually just call it a night here for this stream. We did all right. I can't say I'm mad about it. We ended up with a negative rating actually after all that, but we got really unlucky in that second to last game, and then yeah, just totally screwed up them last two turns this game. So I appreciate all the support I got today. It was nice to see some new people here. Yeah, you kind of came back not at the best time, but regardless, I appreciate the support. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I do know that within the week I'll definitely have some streams coming, and I guess I'll also have the Cage Lock as well. So definitely looking forward to that, and I appreciate anybody for tapping in.